Wait, the right way.
He went Duval.
How would you pronounce it, James?
Duval.
What's your Broadway one?
Duval.
Welcome to the silliest thing I saw this week. My name is Dave Pyper, and I bring you the silliest things I see each week in the NFL. Our show is brought to you today by Vuori, makers of the most comfortable clothing on the market. I'll talk more about Vuori later on in the show. Week 14 was chock full of hilarities, like watching Tyler Slow get low here on this run for a TD. We got to see Rashee Rice on the receiving end of a crash, and believe it or not, we almost lost Al Michaels Thursday night.
Prescott incomplete. Fourth. You choked me up.
I saw some rough play on Sunday between the Steelers and the Ravens, and what stuck out to me was Daniel Faalele being wildly bad at pass pro. I don't love piling on a guy who stinks or anything, but these plays, they made me laugh out loud. It's 1st and 10. Lamar takes a snap, and within seconds, he has a pass rusher in his grill. And on the replay, we can see why. The smallest of slap moves, and Faalele never has a chance. 93 just runs by him, and Dan is playing catch-up. Next up, we have a 3rd and 5. Again, keep your eyes here on number 77. At the snap, Faalele sees this corner blitzing and does his best to pick it up, but for some reason, turns up the field after making contact. For a moment, he really looks lost out there, like he doesn't know what to do. I have an idea, Danny. Keep your eyes on your assignment, brother. I'm not exaggerating when I say that corner is legitimately 200 pounds lighter than you. You should be able to block him, eat him for lunch, and then be ready for the next play. But Faalele wasn't the only one out there having a rough day. I was lucky enough to witness the silliest sack attempt I think I've ever seen, and it happened to my Cleveland Browns, of course. On Sunday, the Browns took on the Titans in the battle of young quarterbacks that might not be good, but also might be good, but also might not be good. It's 2nd and 3, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Titans run a play-action rollout, and Cam Ward is met one-on-one with Grant Delpit, and Delpit is going to give a clinic on how not to sack. He gets one arm on Ward and then the other hand on him and then decides to jump and put Ward into a triangle, which Ward just stands tall and then waits for him to finish and throws it incomplete. Cam Ward actually makes this look like he's not even bothered this whole time. While I'm on the Browns, you guys know I'm a celebration man. I also love trash talk, and if that comes in the form of a celebration, even better. So here in the 4th quarter, Cleveland has the ball. Sanders is going to take the snap and dump it off to Sampson in the flat. Sampson turns upfield, and as he's tackled, the ball gets knocked loose for a fumble. Titans recover and decide to do a team celebration. And in the celebration, they're mocking Shadur's watch celebration, where he stares at his watch, which, doesn't really make sense. Like Sampson fumbled the ball. It had nothing to do with the quarterback. Earlier in the game, Sanders threw this idiotic pick, and this would have just been a perfect time for such a celebration. That makes sense. So come on, Titans. You're professionals. Act like it. Call Cam Bynum in Indy. Get some tips on how to do celebrations. This was offensive, but for all the wrong reasons. Our show is brought to you each week by Vuori, makers of the most comfortable clothing on the planet. If you go to vuori.com/Harris, you can get 20% off your first purchase. The holidays are coming up, and if you have somebody in your life that likes to lounge and stay snugly, you have to gift them something from Vuori's lounge collection. Ever since my Cordano hoodie got here, if I'm working on a video, watching a movie, or even I've been playing some video games, I've been locked into that hoodie. It looks great, but nothing really beats the comfort of Vuori. So if you want to upgrade your lounge game or gift someone in your life the best piece of apparel you can buy, head to vuori.com/Harris. You'll get 20% off your first order and free shipping over $75. That'll let them know that we sent you, and hopefully they'll keep sponsoring the show. So thank you, Vuori, and let's get back to the silliness. The NFL ran into a couple turf monsters of different varieties this week. We had a snow monster here in Buffalo. It's 3rd and 1, and Allen is going to hand this ball off to number 26, Ty Johnson, who looks as if he's going to break a touchdown, but then he was grabbed by the dreaded snow monster. And on Thursday, this one really gave me a laugh. The Lions had the ball, and this pass is going to go outside left to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs takes the snag and puts the brakes on to send number 26, Deron Bland, out of his shoes. Now, maybe there's something to this number 26 thing. Maybe the turf monster is targeting the number 26. This is something to keep our eye on the rest of the season. We had a monumental doink on Sunday night when Harrison Butker tried this one from 43 yards. I call it monumental because we typically get a nice big thud when we see a doink, but this one was special. Not only did we get the big thud, but we also got what I'm going to be calling a flagpole rattle. You know the line on a flagpole that kind of keeps clanging off the pole? That's what I think this sounded like, at least. I'm a man of few doinks, and I'm happy we're expanding our palette. And that is going to do it for me this week, guys. Thank you, Vuori, for sponsoring our show. Go to vuori.com/Harris for 20% off your first order. I'm going to show you a quick double discount double check that happened in Pittsburgh. So here it is. Old man can still run. Tomlin's into it. And I'm into it, and I'm into you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Sorry about last week's lack of video. I had some family matters to attend to and couldn't make it. But thank you all for some of you reached out and shared the love. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, guys. So thank you, and I will see you guys for Week 15 next week.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button. Write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.